if you've applied to some of the schools that I've posted right on this platform, then you want to make sure you pay attention to this video, because I will be walking you through how you can actually get funding into some schools that doesn't have tuition fee, and some of them that have tuition fee, you can also get a scholarship to pay your tuition fee. So one thing you need to know is that this particular funding is not regarding or related to a specific school, but all the schools that I've posted for you on this channel. Okay, so how can you apply? What are the things you need to know about this? The requirements, all the documents, the information that is needed are things that I will be sharing with you in today's video. And I want you to know that the link will be at the description for you to also read more and make more research for yourself. Okay, when I bring video for you on this channel, I always tell you that you also need to do extra research to know when and what is available right there outside for you, because I will not be able to make video for individual programs that are outside there for people to apply to. Instead, I'm going to make a general video telling you this is what is available. Then you need to go ahead to make research to know if your own program is actually there or not. Okay, but in today's video, we are looking at this opportunity where you can get stipend. Either you apply for bachelor program, you are able to get 830 monthly stipend to cater for your living expenses. Some of the videos are brought to you in German or in Germany, doesn't have tuition fee, and some of them doesn't have a specific scholarship. But if you are able to get this scholarship right now today, you are able to use this to actually substitute for your block account. Okay, and if you are applying for the master program, you are getting 850. Your health insurance will be covered with this, and you also have family allowance of 276 euro. Okay, all of these are the benefits and more that you can actually get in this. But I want you to make sure you sit back to understand what you need to do to be able to get this. It is not about getting information, but about knowing how to make use of this, and so you will not come back to the comment box to say or ask the question that I've answered in this video already. If you are going to be applying to this, you need to meet requirements. First requirement is that you must have excellent academic record. You must have good command of German or English. You must be willing or ready to apply to programs related to social and political programs, right? And you must also have the responsible or be motivated, reliable individual that is willing to get into our foundation network. Okay, and last but not the least is, okay, I've mentioned that already, which is to have proficiency in German or in English, because this is targeting schools in Germany, right? Or yes, schools in Germany. So if you are going to be applying, you also need to know the documents that are required. One of the documents you need is your identity proof. The other one is your educational certificate, which must be ready. You also need to write a personal statement or a motivation letter stating why you need to be selected for this funding. Okay, this is different from the this is totally different from what you've submitted to the school that you've applied to in the past, which you are expecting decision, or where you've even gotten decision already. Okay, you need a research plan if you are going to apply to, or you've applied to, a master program. Also, your letter of recommendation is also important, and also your proficiency certificate is important. In my previous video, I show you step by step how you can actually take Duolingo text home yourself on your device without going through stress, right? So if you've not seen that video, I will try to drop the video somewhere at the top or somewhere here where you can actually go to watch them. I will also make sure I put it at the description of the video so that you can go back to watch. Okay, so these are the major requirements or major documents that are required. Okay, and there are different deadlines to apply as an international student or as someone who is coming from other country that is not within Germany. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the funding. Okay, programs in social science, programs in art, program in natural science, humanities, life science, engineering program, technology, computer related program, and also economics business and sports related program. These are the major programs that this funding will be targeting or will be focusing on. So if any of your program is in this area, then you just need to go ahead to start your application. Now, if you are looking at this section, the host university or the host country are German universities. And this is targeting master and bachelor degrees applicants or prospective students. International students, and you've seen here host country is Germany. Okay, so now we need to go down again for you to be certain. For the bachelor students, you are only getting 830 monthly. Okay, and for the master, you are only getting 850. You are also going to get your health insurance covered and your family allowance being covered. Okay, so if you want to apply, you then need to go to the bottom right here to read information about steps to apply. So to apply, you need to visit the official website, which we are going to be looking at in a minute. Students should choose carefully the program they are applying for before submitting their application. Make sure to complete all the required field on the application form. Okay, and also you then need to submit your application. So all the links you needed, I've added them here, but you need to check the description of this video to see them. Okay, so I'm going to first take you to the official announcement website. I want to show you about this particular program. Okay, this is called the Friedrich Ebert Foundation Scholarship. Okay, so apply at the right time, which is talking about the deadline. Okay, so the one that is related to you is this one right here, which is basic funding for foreigners. Master students, you need to know that you need to submit your application before November 30th, and those who are looking into summer, they need to submit their application before May 31st. So this one is due pass for this year already. So if you are watching it in the subsequent year, when this has not due pass, then you can still go ahead to apply because this open every year. Okay, for bachelor students, diploma, master students, and students aiming for the state examination, okay, so this is for you. And also for doctoral students who are international students, you also need to have submitted your application before the starting period, okay, approximately 2 years before the delivery. So you have the privilege to actually submit so you see it here, you see all the information right here for yourself. Okay, so you then need to scroll down. What does the application process, how does it work? I've explained how it works already. You just need to go to this portal to see step by step again, but everything you are going to see here are things that I've explained to you already. Okay, so if you are missing out anything, then you need to go back to read more information. You need to fill out the online application form. There's a PDF file that was added here, but it's in German, so it might be difficult to translate the information. So it's a one-page PDF file which shows the selection criteria, the application process, and the rest. Okay, but you need to go back to that page to read more information. The step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4 has been explained here. Okay, so you fill out the information. We'll ask you fewer information about your professional and family background. No further documents are required, but if you are being selected, they will require you to add additional extra documents from the programs you are applying to. Then you need to send it directly to them by email. 2 expert reports from university lecturer, which is what I've categorized for you as referee. Okay, and also first year students not master in their first semester of university must submit to report from their former teacher. That's for people who are looking into bachelor program. Okay, so I hope you are getting that information. You have 3 weeks to upload all the documents after we ask you to do it. Okay, so from the time that you've gotten the email, you need to be active and make sure you are checking your email from time to time to know when you've received any request to upload your documents. You have 6 weeks for the report. If necessary, after consulting us, we advise you to put the document together while you wait for our response. Okay, And this is one of the things I always tell people I support with admission application. Make sure all your documents are ready, and if they are not ready, make sure they are almost close to the period that you can actually get them. Okay, because you don't know when the school will ask for them, and you need to upload all of these documents. Okay, and if you are shortlisted, we will ask you to get to know you personally. We invite you to an interview, which is where they are going to test your language proficiency to know if you can communicate in English. This is not for joke. They are not going to be asking you questions about courses, subjects, all of those. They just want to know if you are able to communicate fluently in either English or German. Okay. With a trusted lecturer from your department and with a member of our selection committee, you can find tips on preparing for the selection interview here. So all of those information are here, but I've given you all the tips that you need to prepare. Okay, and the selection committee make their final decision on admission to one of our program. The committee meets several times a year, which means they meet every year, but several times in a year. Okay, so now if you want to start your application right now, you can come to the bottom here, which is the step 4. So go and start your application, or you come back up right here and click this online application right here. So if you click on that, it will take you to this page where you can still find more information, and it will then ask you which of these funding are you trying to apply to, which is why I always take you step by step so that you can know what you want to apply to as an international student. Okay, so as an international student, which of these do you think you are able to apply to? Okay, so if you come back to this page, let me show you, because I know a lot of people don't pay attention at that point. If you come back here, you are going to see basic funding for foreigners, which covers masters. Then doctoral funding for foreigner is the one that covers the doctoral student, and also this one still covers those people who are applying to bachelor. So when you get to this page, you need to be certain that you are selecting the one that says basic funding for foreigners. When you get to this page, sometimes the website can behave somehow. So when you get to this page, you then start filling out. Okay, let me zoom this out so that you can see it clearly. Okay, so here it says form for basic funding for foreigners. Have all relevant data and information for your application ready in advance. Allow yourself enough time to fill out the information, approximately 45 minutes. Get an initial impression of the information required so you can go through the PDF file so that you can prepare or look through a sample data of what is required for your application. Okay, so these are everything that you need to submit for your application. Okay, and if you scroll down, you see they don't request for so much information. You just wait for it to load up, and all the pages will actually load up. I think there are about 12 pages right there, but they are giving you tips on how to fill each of these sections. Okay, so you just need to fill them appropriately and make sure you don't miss out on any important section of the application. That is how you can actually submit this. Remember, you need to fill your personal information first. When you fill some personal information first, they will then reach out to you again to say, okay, we need some documents from you. After this document, you then wait for the time when they are going to make decision to interview you and say you are being shortlisted. When you are being shortlisted, you go through the interview stage, and then finally you will be admitted into this funding option. Okay, so this is something that you don't want to miss out on. If you find value in today's video, make sure you drop a comment. Let me know if this information is helpful to you, or if you actually have any question, make sure to drop those questions at the comment box. Okay, so this will be everything I have to share with you today. If you have any personal or private question you want to ask me, make sure to reach out to me, and you can also come to my blog right here. You can request to join my premium WhatsApp group, where we give you the privilege to connect and ask questions relating to admission, review your documents, and also put you through on what's difficult for you, right? You can also request for a one-on-one call or admission support. Reach out to me on Instagram, and we can actually get this done. Okay, so this will be everything, and I'm going to catch up with you in another one. Thank you, and see you in another